Welcome back, my horror peeps. It is this time of year. It is Doogie, and you're watching The Horror Den. Yes. It is time for another batch of reviews, and I've got two for you as I clear my throat from death. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nice. It is a beautiful evening here. And what I want you to do right now, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and tell me, Doogie, watch this movie. Okay. Sure. So, y'all know what mask this is, right? Michael Myers. I don't think there will be any new Halloween movies just for a few years, unless they decide to do a TV show like they're doing with Jason. I don't know. Who knows? Speaking of Jason, right here, whole lot of Jason going on. I will talk about that later. And of course, our friend Ghostface. Scream 7 obviously has been greenlit because Scream 6 tore up Hollywood, literally. And let me tell you something. Scream 6, despite it being brutal as fuck when it came to the killings, the ending was not satisfying for me. And with them saying Scream 7's coming, number one, you got to have Liv Campbell back. Number two, Stu Macher, Matthew Lillard, must be the killer in this one, or at least mentoring the new killers. He needs to be involved. He's not dead. So there it is. I just ruined Scream 7 for you all. Because I thought he was going to be the killer in Scream 6. Everything was pointing to Stu Macher. Didn't happen. Pissed me off. They didn't kill Gale Weathers. God damn it, why didn't you kill Gale Weathers? Kill Dewey instead. Dumbasses. I didn't like that. That's the only thing I didn't like about Scream 5. You killed Dewey. Didn't kill Gale. But it's a good thing that Dewey's siblings are kind of like taking over as they're getting their asses kicked every movie and coming back. So I can't really complain. Or was that Randy's? Shit. I think they screwed that whole thing up. Oh well. Either way. Welcome, my horror peeps. It is Doogie, and this show is fucked. Welcome in. Come on in. I got some reviews for you. So let's get right into them, shall we? My first review this time around is a movie that came out this year. Or was it last year? Shit. See, this whole one's all screwed up. So I'm going to say 2022, 2023. I'm going to say early 2023. It was distributed by Bloody Disgusting, which is amazing, and Screambox, which is a great website. Directed by Robbie Banfitch. And if you've seen this movie, you know where I'm going. It's about four friends who go to the Mojave Desert to record a music video and encounter some strange shit. Let me tell you something about the Outwaters. It's entirely found footage, which I'm okay with. I like that. Ever since the Blair Witch Project, you know, and the true sequel to the Blair Witch Project. Okay, hold on. First came the Blair Witch. Then came Blair Witch Book of Shadows, which I saw in the theater when it came out, and it was good. Good. It was okay. It was a different take on the Blair Witch, but The true sequel to Blair Witch was the Blair Witch movie that came out later, which had the siblings of, holy crap, you had Mike, Heather Donahue, and Josh, Mike, and Heather. Sorry, I had to think for a second. Heather's cousin or younger brother come back out to Burkittsville and try and find him. That was a good sequel. I saw that in the theater too. I saw all three of them in the theater. That was a good sequel. And then they had a game come out. And I think they're trying to come up with another movie. Bring it. Keep on coming. Paranormal Activity, it had some good ones, had some bad ones. VHS was good. And they have a new one coming out, VHS 84, is it called? Something like that. But there has been a lot of found footage. Spree, which I reviewed on this show, was good. Dash Cam, which is a fucking total fuckfest. Fuck your mind up. Great movie. So why not? The Outwaters is another one. Starts off kind of slow for me. And then it's weird because it's just, you hear these sounds at night, you don't know what it is. Blair Witch. And then you see a person standing up on the wall with an axe. That's kind of creepy. And then the guy wakes up in the middle of the night, blood everywhere. Like, what the fuck happened? And then the rest of the movie is you trying to find out what the fuck is going on. I had no clue. My theory, it's probably, who knows? But my theory is aliens. He was abducted by aliens because all of a sudden there he's like the guy doesn't know what's happening. The girls are dripped with blood. He's dripping with blood. He has an axe now. The guy that he was seeing is probably him. These worm creatures are all there in the tent. Very strange. And the last part of this movie, holy shit, if you are squeamish at all, you don't want to watch the end of this movie. So the main character, which his name escapes me right now, he sees himself and the three friends getting to the Mojave Desert. He's screaming at them. They don't hear him. Which is, I'm like, what is going on here? And then at the end, graphic time. He cuts off his own penis and then slices his stomach open and his intestines start coming out, and he's walking the desert holding his intestines, and they're just dragging on the Mojave Desert, and he reaches for the sky, and that's it. That's the end of the Outwaters. I don't know. Shock value, fuck yeah. Was it a great movie? No. Not by a long shot. They could have explained something. They explained nothing. So because of that, that's where I think they're trying to pull a Blair Witch on you, because Blair Witch had the only blood you saw was when Heather opened up the paper towel or the napkin and it had the tongue in it. That was it. They left everything up here on what the fuck was happening, who was chasing them, who was making those noises, and what was going on. The Outwaters, which still you don't know what's going on, but a ton of blood and a ton of holy shit. So you have, I don't know. For me, the Outwaters was an MD. It was intense. Didn't know what was going on. No answers. And you don't know why he cut off his penis. So, yeah. So MD for the Outwaters. My next movie review. Let's just grab a sip. Is a movie that came out also in 2015. Well, no, not also, but came out 2015. It stars, okay, it's a Western. Like when I read the review, it said Western horror. And I'm like, holy shit, that's cool. Western horror stars Kurt Russell. I love Kurt Russell. Patrick Wilson, who's in everything, Conjuring, Insidious, In the Tall Grass. This guy, Patrick Wilson, he's your horror man right now. He'll do anything horror. He doesn't care. Matthew Fox, which you don't see that much of. That's pretty cool. Richard Jenkins. Even cameos by the late, great Sid Haig. And David Arquette. David Arquette is awesome whenever he's in. Period. I don't care if it's 5 minutes or an hour and 45 minutes. David Arquette's awesome. It's directed by S. Craig Zahler, or Zahler, however you say it. I apologize if I said it wrong. Let's see. Okay, a sheriff, a deputy, a gunslinger, and a cowboy go on the road. Well, it's a Western, so there's not really any roads. Go on a mission to find some local townsfolk who've been taken by these sadistic, savage cave dwellers. Now, these cave dwellers are insane, batshit crazy. They have no vocal cords. They don't talk. They've been replaced by bone, and I don't know, because all they do is they whistle to communicate. Crazy shit. So Patrick Wilson's wife has been taken captive, and 2 other people from the town. And they're trying to find these things, and they start picking them off, a little bit at a time. Kurt Russell's character, the sheriff, and the deputy, Richard Jenkins, they get caught because they end up... Matthew Fox, he was an asshole, but the way he died, like, they started getting attacked by these cave dwellers, and they're shooting arrows. He gets hit, he puts his hand down, all of a sudden there comes a thing and chops his hand off, and he's like, oh, he gets fucked and he gets killed. But so Kurt Russell's character, the sheriff, and the deputy are locked up in this cave. They're captured, and they see the Patrick Wilson's character's love interest, the wife. She's there. She's alive still. And this one guy, oh my God, who was captured. This is fucking graphic. I think this is why they called it a horror movie, because, I mean, it wasn't scary, but the blood and the way these people get killed, holy shit. So there's one guy, I think his name was Nick in the movie. He gets scalped, right? Okay, and they shove the top of his head in his mouth, turn him upside down, slice his stomach, and chop him in half. Fucking insane. It's crazy. I don't want to give away the ending. Kurt Russell gets, oh my God, it's crazy. I don't want to say. It was good. Bone Tomahawk, for me, it was a very, very strong MD. It wasn't scary, but bloody and intense and gory, yes. It wasn't scary. It was very intense. So for that, I'm gonna give it an MD. Here, let's toast our MDs for this show. The Outwaters and Bone Tomahawk. Check it out. I saw Bone Tomahawk, I think it was on Tubi. So check it out while it's there on Tubi. And yeah, you're going to love it. A lot of gore. So I am Doogie. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Oh, before I go any further, I am in a contest to be the next face of horror. And what that is it's you get to face off against Kane Hodder, who plays Jason. I will throw the link up soon so you can hit the link and vote for me. It's a weekly voting contest. And if you survive every week, you get to face off against Kane Hodder. So I'm excited. What are you going to do, Kane Hodder? Yeah. Right there. All right, my horror peeps. Thank you for watching. Watch a horror movie. What's it going to do? Scare you?